Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at a new wireless microphone system from Saramonic. This is called the Saramonic Air. Now I just want to point out that this is a sponsored video. They sent this to me to test out and demonstrate. Now if you're a regular to my channel, you know I don't really do sponsored videos on this channel, especially when it comes to reviews. Now I just want to be very clear that this is not a review. Essentially we're just going to be demonstrating it, and we're going to be doing some audio tests, and that way you can make your own decision whether this is something that's right for you. Now, when it comes to wireless microphones, there's a lot of different options available on the market at all different price points and qualities. The Saramonic kind of floats right around in the middle. It's reasonably priced for what it is, and it actually comes in two different variations, two different packages. The base kit comes in at $139, and that essentially gives you the charging case, two transmitters, a receiver. Now on top of that, they actually have another version that basically comes with the same gear as the first package, except with it you also get two lapel microphones, and that kit comes in at $159. Now on top of that, they also sell an additional accessory here, a hot shoe. So if you want to be able to connect the receiver to a camera without wires, and you have a camera that supports it, you can purchase this accessory as well. Now, as mentioned, the case that comes with it is a charging case. You can see we have a USB-C on the side that will recharge the case. It states there on the back there's a 1300 milliamp hour battery in it. The microphones themselves are rated to last about 9 hours. Of course, if you put them back into the case, that's going to recharge them. You can recharge the microphones approximately 1.5 times. So that's going to give you an ample amount of recording time. The case design is really interesting. It's transparent so you can see all the gear inside. And when you open up the case, it goes ahead and powers everything up. For the receiver here, there's a couple different ways in which you can connect it to a camera. By default, it comes with a USB-C connector. So this can be connected directly to USB-C compatible devices, such as action cameras that support USB-C audio, smartphones, tablets, and laptops. If you do want to connect it to an older iPhone that still uses Lightning, they do have an optional accessory that can be purchased to make it compatible. On top of that, we can take off the USB-C connector, and we can go ahead and attach this clip. So you're able to clip it to various objects, but that will also fit into a cold shoe or hot shoe as well. As you can see, it's the exact same size, and it will just slide right in. It also comes with an audio cable, so you can plug it in and attach it to those types of cameras that need an audio cable. You also get a couple of wind muffs to go over the transmitters. They just attach over them like that. And the nice thing is when you have the wind muffs attached, they still fit inside the case. The transmitters have a clip on the back to pin it to a shirt or a jacket, and they also have a magnet if you prefer to connect it that way. Now the lapel microphones are not necessary, but some people like using lapel microphones because it's a little bit more minimal and easier to hide. They just connect directly to the side. You can also wrap it around once, and that'll make it a little bit more secure, so you don't have to worry about it accidentally pulling out. But it's a fairly solid connection. Now, one thing that's important to note, these are not Bluetooth capable microphones. So if that's what you're looking for, these are not the microphone set for you. They must be used in conjunction with the receiver. And of course, they have all the built-in features that you would expect from a modern microphone. They have 2 levels of noise reduction, so depending on the environment. They have a limiter that can help get rid of distortion for really loud sounds and prevent clipping. They also have a low cut option that will filter out low frequencies. So that will help get rid of hums and that in a room, especially if you have something like a fan running. The receiver has a built-in screen. That's where you can set all your settings. You can enable the limiter and the low cut. You can set your output mode, whether you want it mono or stereo, or you can enable the safety track if that's something you prefer to use. So that's a basic look at the microphone and some of its features. So let's head out now and we will do some audio tests. All right, so now we are going to be doing a test. I'm still out just doing some hiking, and I have the lavalier connected to the transmitter and then connected directly to my iPhone via the lightning port. And what does it sound like? For some people, a lavalier is needed. It can make it a little bit more invisible. You can run the cord down the inside of your shirt, and that can just make it a little bit more discreet in some scenarios. So yeah, again, this is audio coming from the lavalier connected to the transmitter, which is connected to my iPhone. So we are just out doing some hiking. I have the Saramonic Air connected directly to my iPhone, and we're going to do some audio samples just so you can get a feel of what they sound like. And yeah, I did some testing in my studio before I came out, and I thought they sounded actually really good. So what are your thoughts? What do you think they sound like? Now I do have to be careful. There's poison ivy around here, so no need to be running into that. It's not overly noisy here. There's some birds chirping. There's a highway just off to the side over there, so there's some traffic noise and a bit of a breeze, so noise cancellation should help get rid of some of that background hum. Just walked into a big spider web, and I'm not a fan of spiders. In fact, I have quite the phobia of them. So yeah, again, this is an audio sample using the Saramonic Air connected to my iPhone. Again, this video is not a review. We're just demonstrating it, doing some audio samples. That way you can decide whether this is the right microphone for you. So yeah, folks, that is the Saramonic Air microphone system. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it had value. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.